everyone, have you ever answered a question but your teacher asks you again and again? At first, you may feel confused or even nervous because you think your answer is already correct. However, the situation is actually a teaching technique that helps students think more deeply and express their ideas more clearly. In this video, I would like to explain about probing prompting method in English language teaching. I will explain the definition, purpose, characteristic, and step of this method. I will also provide a mini case example to show how this method works in the classroom. First, let's talk about the introduction. Teaching method plays a very important role in language learning, especially in English classroom. A good teaching method can help students understand the material more easily and make the learning process more effective. However, in reality, many students are still passive and only give short answers such as yes or no. That is why teachers need strategy to make students more active and engaged. One of the methods that can be used in probing prompting. This method helps students think critically and encourages them to participate actively in the learning process. Next, I will explain the definition of probing prompting. Probing prompting is a teaching technique that focuses on asking questions. In this method, the teacher does not stop at one question only. First, the teacher gives an initial question which is called prompting. After that, the teacher continues with follow-up questions which are called probing. These follow-up questions are very important because they help explore students' deeper understanding. So, students are not only answering briefly, but they are guided to explain their ideas in more detail. By using this technique, the teacher does not only check whether the answer is correct or not, but also helps students explain their ideas more clearly. For example, when a student gives a short answer, the teacher can ask more questions to make the answer longer and more meaningful. Now, let's move to the purpose of this method. The main purpose of probing prompting is to develop student critical thinking skills. Students are trained to think more deeply before answering a question. This method also encourages students to participate more actively in the classroom because they are involved in continuous interaction with the teacher. In addition, probing prompting helps students give clearer and more detailed answers. For example, instead of just saying I like it, students will explain why they like it. Finally, this method guides students step by step so they can understand the material better. In many classrooms, students often give very short answers such as only yes, no, or one word answer. This makes the learning process less effective. By using probing prompting, the teacher can guide students to speak more and explain their ideas step by step. Furthermore, there are several characteristics of probing prompting method. First, the teacher asks a series of questions, not just one question. Second, the questions are given gradually from simple to more complex. Third, students are encouraged to elaborate their answer so they can express their ideas more clearly. And lastly, there is active interaction between teacher and student, which makes the classroom more engaging and communicative. Next, I will explain the step of probing prompting. First, the teacher gives an initial question or prompting. This question is usually simple and easy to answer. Second, the student gives a simple answer. Third, the teacher asks follow-up question or probing to encourage the student to explain more. Fourth, the student improve and develop the answer. Finally, the teacher gives feedback or conclusion to make the answer clearer and more complete. Now, I will show a mini case example of probing prompting in the classroom. This example will help you understand how the method is applied in real situation. The topic is favorite food. Teacher, what is your favorite food? Student, my favorite food is fried rice. Why do you like fried rice? Can you describe the taste? When do you usually eat it? Do you usually eat it with your family or friends? The answer: I like fried rice because it is delicious and a little bit spicy. I usually eat it at night, especially when I am with my family. Okay, in this example, the first question is called prompting. Then, the follow-up questions are called probing. This question helps the student think more deeply and give a longer answer. As we can see, the student answer becomes more detailed and meaningful. This shows that probing prompting helps improve student critical thinking and speaking ability. In conclusion, probing prompting is an effective teaching technique in language learning. It encourages deeper thinking, improves students' speaking ability, and creates active interaction in the classroom. This method also supports scaffolding, which helps students develop their understanding step by step. So, this method is very useful for teachers, especially in English learning, because it not only improves student answer but also builds their confidence to speak. Thank you for your attention.